Hello, darling woman.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I've just finished sharing out, so I'm just going to pin this comment in the chat. So just give me half a second. If anybody comes in, you can talk to them. Paste.
I've also just shared it out to my page as well.
Talk to them. Okay, let's get rid of that noise. If you're reading, please donate.
How's the weather there, though?
How's the weather? You saying how's the weather here? Oh, it's good. It's getting better. Like it's going to be 28 tomorrow.
Is it? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
it's warming
we've
up.
Had rain and it's been So yeah, on this side it's been extremely heat and then extreme cold. So I said, people are going to get sick.
Oh no, I love it like that. I love it like that.
But no, but from the extreme heat to extreme cold, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it would be nice if it were a constant 22, 23 degrees all the time. But if it's not, and like it's, pardon me, in the middle of summer when it's really hot, like 35, 40 degrees, and then all of a sudden it switches to cold, I love it.
You know,
absolutely,
I suppose like it gives a bit, it gives you a breather, but I mean, no, I can't. But luckily today we're sort of normalizing again and we're going to 27. No rain on that, but for the whole week it's been wet, cold, miserable. But again, we went from extreme heat of the like upper 20s, 30s, and then right down to 19 again. So, but again, like I say, people get sick, and that's where the problem comes in.
Yes, well, yes, but why do people get sick? It's not because of the temperature change, because your body should be able to regulate that.
Yeah, let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of people that's got sniffs already.
Yeah, I wonder why.
No comments. No comments. I'm not going to comment on that one.
Look, you know, everybody, even when I was younger, used to have what they call here a summer cold.
Yes.
Or, you know, when you're starting to winter or you're starting to summer, everybody used to have a winter or a summer cold. So to me, it's just like, okay, the change of the season. So you get that cold. I'd rather have it at the beginning than have it in the middle or the end.
Right.
And it's not that bad. I mean, a cold is a cold is a cold.
Correct. 100%. But, you know, I noticed some of the people are starting with that other nonsense again. And I said, guys, please, I don't want to hear about it. Please.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have a cold, deal with it, get over it, and that's it. We're done.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You stay there, I stay here. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. I mean, I know a couple of people that said it's no different to a cold.
Right. So many. Many. It's actually, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, we will see. We will see.
So
the barcode that I've got up on this corner, that's the barcode for the anti-child trafficking, but that's a direct link. That's not, and I put that up on my live so that people can go directly to the anti-child trafficking fund, or the Child Recovery Agency is what they call themselves, and then they can go straight in there and have a donation done. But if they go through this link, they can't actually get a reading from us. They have to send through to me. So, hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, Amanda. Welcome.
Aquarius, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Pisces rising. Would you like to explain, Amanda?
Let's close this door.
Yep. Not that I can see your door, but yeah, why not? How are you doing, Amanda? Please come in and say hello, everybody, because I can see you sitting in the background there, but nobody's coming in to say hello. So please come in and say hello to us. Thank you, Asma. It's nice to see you. How are you? Good. Amanda, when you say Aquarius, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Pisces rising here, would you like to explain that to us? I mean, I'm into numerology, but I don't know about, the positions of all of these signs in the sky. So it would be really nice to have an explanation about what you're saying. Can I ask a question, please? Of course you can, Asma. If it's a very quick question, maybe you could just pop in a few dollars into the the PayPal link that I've got running across the bottom or pinned at the bottom of your chat. So, but go ahead and ask your question, and we'll see what we can come up with. Just letting you know my placement. Do I need to ask a question? Just letting you know my placements. Do I need to ask a question? No, Amanda, I've got Asma. She's wanting to ask a question. But if you would like a reading, Amanda, you just pop your $22 through to the PayPal link at the bottom of your chat. And you can put it in, you can pop your donation in there and we'll give you your reading. So no, you don't need to ask for, you don't need to ask a question.
Okay, Caroline, sorry, it seems like my camera's bombed out for some unknown reason again.
Okay, so just fly out and come back in. Or not, it's up to you. You can come back in and see if it'll work that way. And if it doesn't, just hide behind your avatar.
Yeah, it's quite strange though.
Do you want to restart your computer?
Yeah, give me a few seconds. Let me quickly do that.
All right. Yep, that's fine.
I'll be back now.
All right. So, Asma, will Irfan get paper for our marriage in the next 2 months, please? Get paper. What does that mean, get paper, Asma? I don't understand the question. I mean, when I say paper, all I see is a piece of paper. I don't. Is it supposed to have something written on it? What are you talking about? Just let us know. Hi, Mia, if you're still here, how are you? Just checking to see who's in here. Share us out, people, if you would like to. That would be really good. If not, that's also fine. We will just wait. Divorce paper from ex. Will Irfan get divorce papers for our marriage in the next 2 months, please? Asma, I'm not able to answer your question because that involves too many other energies. Oops, here we go. That involves too many other energies because it's not in your hands, nor is it in your partner's hands. It is in people's hands who are third or fourth or fifth or sixth parties to this whole situation. So I really can't tell. There's too many energies that are involved in this. It really, my guides are saying to me, it doesn't matter when you get them, so long as you get them. It takes 1 year when it will final, please. It takes 1 year when it will final. Okay. Again, I'm not really sure about what that means, but you asked a question, so I'm just giving you the answer that I'm getting from my team. If you would like an in-depth reading or a reading from both of us, please pop your donation through. The link should be at the bottom of your chat there. It should be pinned. Thank you for sharing us out, Mia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you doing okay? Why do I feel like you're a bit ratty today? Like you don't know quite what the energy is doing with you today, Mia. Feels like there are a few people that are all over the place. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I didn't have a really pleasant sleep last night. I kind of dove in and dove out all the time, and I have no idea why, but I think it could have been because, I must ask Vicky, because I wore this bracelet to bed, which I never do, and I was kind of jumping in and out of sleep the whole time. I forget what they call it. Please don't ask me what I call it. You nearly fainted. That's what I'm picking up, a ratty energy. What happened, woman? Are you low on iron or something? Or has this got to do with was it you that was having the operation, Mia? Oh, my dogs, they won't stop barking. I'm going to have to do something about that. Thank you, Dana, for sharing out. I might be. Okay. All right. Well, you definitely need to step up and find out what's going on here, because that fainting business is not a good sign. So just make sure that you stay on top of this, Mia, because, and I know you will. Just please make sure that you take care of yourself. Yes, iron might be low. So when you're moving around, Mia, when you are actually looking up, because a number of years ago, probably about 6 or 7 years ago now, I was really low on iron, and I didn't know it at the time. But when I was laying down and looking up, all of a sudden, the world started spinning, and I think to myself, what is going on here? And as soon as I looked directly in front of me, I was fine. And I went and got it checked over, and my iron levels were so low. And they said, any wonder you were dizzy and you were off balance all the time. That's what happens when you get iron deficiency. Are you able to put more minerals into your body, Mia? A lot of people are talking about minerals at the moment, and my guides keep saying to me, you need more Celtic salt. You need more Celtic salt. So if you can, just make sure that you get some, I don't know, if you've got any Celtic salt, put some of that into your body. Just mix it with a bit of water if you want. I just put it straight on my finger, dip it in, and then stick it underneath my tongue. Okay, guys, there are 11 people. There are a number of people sitting in the background, so please come say hello. We will have Penny back shortly. She had to jump out and restart her computer because she lost her camera. I'll just get myself back into this. You haven't been eating very well either. I'll get some Celtic salt. Yeah, it's really hard to find, Rada. So, God, why do I keep doing that? It's really hard to find, Mia. I had to order mine online, and I had to wait weeks for it to come in because it was on back order. But the real Celtic salt, you could probably go have a look at a health food shop and see if they've got a little bit for you that can tide you over, and then just buy one online. I can tell you which one I got when I'm off alive, but the Celtic salt is extremely good for replacing minerals in your body. I'm due for major surgery, yeah. And that was what I was picking up the other day. Is that what made you feel faint because of pain? I've been eating more. So, yesterday. Got that one, and I got that one. Okay, so while we're waiting, who would like a card from me while we're waiting for Penny to come back? It will just be a single card draw for you. And please share us out or tag somebody and bring them in if you like. No, not because of pain. Okay. All right, so I think it's got something to do with your iron levels. There's an imbalance of minerals in your body, an imbalance of something. Lemon water, another good thing.
Okay, sorry. It seems like my cam's bombed out on me. I might have to get another one.
No, how can it bomb out on you when you're... No, hang on. Because you've got your avatar up there, so it can't have bombed out on you.
Yeah. It won't. It keeps on telling me it's unplugged. I've tried. I've rebooted now. I've checked the settings. Doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's all right. We know who you are. Have you got a picture of you somewhere?
I'll have to find one.
So people can see you.
I'll get one for next time.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what happens? This always happens when we get together.
Mm-hmm. We won't challenge it. We won't argue. We'll accept it.
Exactly. We can get around this. We can do this. But, we've got a lot of people sitting in the background here, but nobody wants to step up and have a reading. So we'll just hang around and just chat for a little while. Mia, the lemon water. I've been drinking a lot of that lately, and it is really good for your immune system as well. Okay, so just get some pieces of lemon, and I don't know if you can see that in there. Just put a couple of pieces of lemon in a great big jug of water. Not a couple of pieces, the whole lemon, and just let it sit there for the whole day and drink that. Always good for you. It's good for you.
Is that for pain?
No, the lemon water is just good for your immune system. It actually it's good to put alkalinity back into the body so that it's not so acidic, and that's when things can't grow and make you feel sick.
Okay, because I learned something new this week about salt water. Well, with lemon water as well, you add a pinch of salt, and it actually retains the water so that it does. Well, it retains the lemon water so that it's able to do what it needs to do to release whatever toxins are in the body. So when you make the lemon water, you put the water in with the pieces, and then maybe just like a little bit, a pinch of salt, just to help it. Otherwise, it passes straight through, and it actually doesn't do what it's supposed to. Something I learned this week was quite interesting.
Oh, okay. And any particular salt? Because normal table salt I don't eat. Well, it's either Himalayan salt or Celtic salt for me.
Okay, so I tried the Himalayan salt when I heard it from the gentleman. He was using normal table salt, and it was really trial and error between the two of us. Yeah. And I preferred the Himalayan salt versus the table salt as well.
Yeah. It's got a different flavor too, doesn't it? I love Himalayan salt. And Celtic salt is extremely strong, very strong.
So yeah, we done this whole trial and error thing, and it seemed to have worked very lovely between the two of us. But he stick to the table salt, and I'll do the Himalayan. It's fine.
Yes.
Okay,
it works good on you. So that's good. How long have you been doing that for?
I actually started it this week, and he actually started it this week as well, because his doctor said to him to actually do it because he felt as if his hands are starting to become sore and sensitive, and he thought it's arthritis. And then his doctor recommended that, he tries this. And I said to him, okay, well, let's give it a go. The two of us will try this and see. And then, we'll see the outcomes between the two. And I can honestly say I felt a difference. I mean, considering I'm doing it for a week. And his minimum intake is 3 liters. I stop at 2.
Mine's 2 as well.
Yes, so
but that in itself, the water itself is actually anti-inflammatory.
Correct.
Because when I started drinking more water, I automatically it just changed my whole body. Like I used to get off the couch and think, oh my God, you're such an old woman. And as soon as I started taking in 2 liters or just under 2 liters most days, it changed everything for me.
You actually start feeling a difference, huh?
Yeah, you do. So there you go. Hi, Susan. How are you? Hello, hello, Yoli. How are you doing? Come say hello, people. Come say hello. Holly, I haven't seen you forever. What's happening? Are you still here, or are you just popping in and popping out?
A quick visit. Ah, Karina, how are you?
She's just coming in to be our troll, is she?
Mm-hmm. We know who that is.
G'day, mate. G'day, mates. Mates, plural. Holly's still here. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen you forever, Holly. Is that your dog that I can hear in the background?
Yes, I think, you know what, I actually think that there's a female in the area that's on heat, so he's stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's driving me insane. Even at 3 o'clock in the morning, he starts.
Oh my God. Can you light a candle or put some oil in on?
I've tried everything. Okay. No, it's not working.
Here we go, English grammar. Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens. I'm the English teacher of the group, Karina. Nice to see you here anyway, Karina. Karina, Marina. We can't see Penny at the moment because she's having trouble with her camera. She tries and then it just flicks straight back to her avatar. You could give it a go every now and again and see if it still does it.
Trial and error.
Yeah, it is. So she started out on here with her camera, but it's ended up not allowing it to work. Penny, hello behind the screen. Wendy saying,
Wendy. Like an adult show.
Always the comedian, aren't you? Always the comedian. How's your practice going at home, Karina? I'm good, thanks, Wendy. We're just waiting for people to roll in and put a few donations through so that we can get the live started. Busy work from two. Oh, okay. So you're working from home and another location, or you're working from two different locations? I did see the post that you put on your page the other day with your home office or home studio, which is what I call this. This is my studio. So I did see that, and it looked really, really well set up. Home and on office. Okay, yeah. Good. So, Penny, you can be in charge of the chat for a minute if you want. Penny! Where's that Penny? There she is.
I saw those posts of Karina with the statues. Oh my word.
Statue?
I instantly fell in love. Wow. Wow. Busy lady. She's definitely a busy lady. Didn't you see those beautiful statues that Karina loaded on her page? Oh my, you know what?
Which one was that?
Absolutely stunning.
I did to read for a couple of days ago, but I'd like another one. Of course, Mia. Of course we can. The link is Caroline Thomas 2. Okay. It depends on which site you went into. If it was TikTok, you just make sure that you use the one that's in the bottom of the chat, Caroline Thomas 2, and it will have the anti-child trafficking or stop sign, the great big red stop, anti-child trafficking. But yes, you can absolutely do that. And I will pick up as much as I can. And because Penny hasn't done a reading on you for a long time, I'll let her go first, and then we can see what we pick up through that. There is a word in that sentence that you've used. Okay, all right. Mother Gaia and bastard cats. Mother Gaia and bastard cats.
It's beautiful.
Is it? Can you send a picture of it to me, Karina, on Messenger so I can see?
It is stunning.
Wow, okay. I mean, I do like those statues of the cats that you've got in that room of yours anyway. Always have done.
Absolutely beauties. I couldn't stop looking. I was just, oh my word.
Okay, got Mia's through. Or just wait for her to come back in. But if anybody else wants to pop in any donations, that would be really good. If not, that's also okay. Now, can somebody please, the people that are in here, can you go through and like the live so that we can get the algorithms going? Seems to be pretty slow on Facebook these days. TikTok has been quite good. I get a lot of traffic through TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, and you've got enough, Penny. You've got enough followers on your TikTok to be able to go live anytime you want.
100%. I was actually thinking of it on Friday evening. Yeah, I couldn't do it there. It was a spontaneous let's do it, and then I couldn't. I'll still tell you about it.
Okay, all right.
And I sort of took a step back and said, you know what, there's a reason for it, just let it be. Yeah. And yesterday, I pretty much yesterday I worked. So it was a thing of, okay, you know what, let me just take a step back a little bit, just try and recoup and gather myself again.
Yes. Absolutely understand.
You know, when you just feel that constant depletion and you feel...
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so many going through that, Penny.
On Friday, even yesterday, I was so exhausted. It felt like I hadn't slept in days. So I said, no.
Yeah, I get that. Amanda, if you'd like to put in a small donation, we can help you out. It's just as an exchange of energy. That would be really good. Really nice. But at the moment, we are going to do, let me know when you're back, Mia. And we will do your reading for you. Mia. All right, okay, she's back.
Perfect. Mia, question. Are you struggling with anxiety, and do you feel a sense of isolation and loss? Is there something that's coming up that you feel immense anxiety? I'm picking up as if you're feeling isolated. Is there some sadness surrounding you, regret, heartbreak? There's something emotionally going on. I'm picking up on my end.
And Mia, I have not spoken to Penny about you, so she knows nothing about what's going on. So just give her some feedback. Yes, I'm feeling really low.
Okay. I'm picking that up very strongly. I also have a sense that you are sort of in an isolation period. You're isolating yourself from many things, and it's creating a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of fear, negativity, unhappiness, stress. You're feeling very overwhelmed by these emotions and this feeling. You're containing it, if that makes sense. I do also pick up the card that says judgment. So somewhere along the line, there's definitely going to be judgment coming through. I don't have anyone to talk to.
That's so sad.
Okay, you can reach out to me as well. I'm sure Caroline is also available.
Yeah.
To both my kids. All right. So I can feel this heaviness. You're carrying this burden, and you feel as if you are very much alone. You're feeling isolated from everyone. You don't really want to speak to anyone either, because you have the fear of being judged for how you feel. You are, like I say, you sort of in that hermit mode, and you don't really want to express yourself either, because you have this idea that people will judge you as soon as you open up and speak up and be the real you. So instinctively, I think you need to follow. So instinctively, I think you need to follow what you feel within. All right. And you need to release. You have a whole bunch of releasing to do, because you're holding it within you. So you're almost blocking yourself. And with that, you're creating instability and an unbalance within you yourself. And that is why you may feel clouded. You may feel very, the anxiety it's building. So the more you keep and contain, and you don't let it out and speak, the more it builds up. So if you can't speak to anyone, and you are concerned about this judgment, and you fear those judgments, something I could suggest to you is perhaps writing it in a letter, or writing it in a diary or journal. You feel crappy. Yes, I can very much feel that as well. You feel extremely heavy. You remain tired. You feel exhaustion continuously. You need to clear your aura. All of this is causing you're holding yourself back. And I understand that there's something that's very heavy weighing on your heart. It's also causing you to judge, or I can't say judge, I'd more say you're contemplating. So once you have one thought, then you think to yourself, should I, shouldn't I, maybe, you're trying to weigh up the pros and cons, and in my honest opinion, from what I can pick up, is that, yes, you're in your head a hell of a lot. Everything is up there, and you're acting with emotion. They're all linking and coming together. But for you to find this balance, and for you to start releasing, like I say, journal it, or try and speak to someone and let it out. Okay, no one actually has the right to judge, although I know many people do. And there is a lot of gossip going around you as well. There's a lot of gossip surrounding you, but you need to release this burden. You need to lift this heaviness off yourself through communication. You need to cleanse that aura. Try and do a salt bath. Try go outside and ground. Release it. Even if you're standing outside alone, don't just stand outside on the grass. Really feel the emotions move through you. Be aware of what you're feeling and try and let it go. And I know easier said than done. But try and focus on little bits and pieces. Don't be too rash on yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Like I say, I think we are the biggest critics to ourselves, because we judge ourselves the hardest. And at the end of the day, sometimes we harder on ourselves because of the outside world. And this negativity and this burden that you carry, this anxiety, it's really weighing you down. I almost feel as if my feet are anchored down. I can't move forward because I'm being pulled down rather strongly. So what I can suggest to you is that try and let some of it out, even if it's a little bit. If you need someone to speak to, I'm always here to listen. Caroline is always here. And try and take heed of who you speak to, because sometimes we have a tendency of confiding in people, and it just causes more gossip surrounding us. So when you do maybe open up to someone, make sure, follow your gut instincts as to, can I trust this person? Can I let it out? Because deep within, I can feel there's a lot of despair. There's so much hurt within. It's very extremely heavy, and you need to release this. Mia, it's very, very, very important. It's going to cause you, if you don't release, you're literally going to shift yourself into that corner whereas you wouldn't want to speak to anyone. You'd literally isolate yourself from anyone and everyone, even the kids, and you don't want something like that. So I know it's difficult, especially because there's kiddies in the picture, that you can't always just let things out or say certain things, and that takes a toll. I understand that 100%. But like I say, if you cannot speak to someone else, write it down. Okay, no one would be able to see what you're writing down except you. You know that it's there, and obviously source. But it's very important that you try and release some of this, even if you just need to cry. You sit in the car and you just cry and you let it out. It's a form of release. Let go of this heaviness, because once you start releasing it and letting go, you'll notice that things get a little bit easier. I'm not going to tell you it's going to change instantly. It takes time. And there's definitely, you do have people around you. Your guardians are around you. They acknowledge, spirit guides, they acknowledge that you are struggling, and they are saying, communicate, speak up, let it out, let some of it out. Just let go, and you will see that over time, it's a process. Grace will come in, and you'd start feeling that little bit of a relief. Okay. If I could suggest to you, maybe try and have a salt bath. It's very important. My God, I definitely around me. 100%. So communicate with them. They are there. They are listening, and they're saying, communicate with us, speak to us, because I get communication very strongly that comes through as well. So it's really up to you when you are ready to start communicating, and if I can say opening up, they are there to communicate. And if you want to, while you do your salt bath, kitty's on bed sleeping, have your salt bath, communicate there. You're relaxed, you're laying in this bath, you're just letting go, feel it, and communicate, open up. And the one card that I see I have got that's come up as well is, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So once you start opening up and you start trusting your guides, and you believe that they are actually listening to you and acknowledging, you'll start seeing there will be a change. It won't be a significant one. It would be subtle things that you'll start noticing happening. Yes, you would. And that's exactly where it causes that block. And that's why this anxiety is increasing. And this is why you're feeling trapped. You're feeling alone. So, like I said, try and open up, try and communicate a little bit more with them. You don't have to speak out loud. I mean, it's really not necessary. They can hear you either which way. Mia, what I'll do is, after the live, I'll send you a little protection mantra that I have that I'd like to send to you, and you can use that as well. And every day you just say this mantra, and even if you stick it somewhere that you can see it, or if it's on your phone, but just say it every day. Okay. And it will give you protection. It will help. You'll be asking your guides for that protection and to open you up to communicate. But I will definitely send it to you after the live. You're most welcome anytime. And please reach out. I always have an ear. I can listen. I really don't mind. I know it can be a lonely place. Thank you, Mia. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If there's anything I pick up, I'll definitely communicate with you, and I will send that mantra to you.
Okay.
Trust in the universe. There we go.
Yes. Thank you. I might reach out. Good for you, Mia. She's a beautiful person to talk to, Mia. Very accepting of any situation. So just if you just reach out to her, you won't be disappointed. She's a beautiful lady to talk to, even though you can't see her face on the live.
Sorry.
That's the negative forces coming in. Something always happens to our lives when we get together.
It does, hey?
Okay. So, you know, Penny was talking about sacrifice and no, not actually sacrifice, because I've got the sacrifice card here in front of me. She was talking about decisions that were you talking about decisions that need to be made? No, you weren't.
No, it was more in the direction of she needs to talk and open up because she's experiencing loss. She's feeling this pain, this grief, this sadness, despair.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, that was the bottom part. Yeah, I'm reading the wrong section. I'm reading what I wrote down while you guys were talking. So, you know, Penny was talking about struggling with anxiety and isolation, etc. And I wrote down what she said so I wouldn't forget, because you guys know what I'm like. You know, feeling low. You said you were feeling low and that you had nobody to talk to, and the kids had ASD. And also she mentioned the fear of being judged and not expressing yourself, clearing away the negative energies and releasing them. Well, you know, I've basically got the same cards, but I'm reading them a little bit differently. I've got the first card I've got talks about sacrifice, and it says it's very similar to what Penny's saying. That, you know, that there is a need for you to let go of stress. Now, however you do that, it doesn't matter whether it's in big clumps or whether it's in little clumps, but they want you to release that stress so that it can make way for you to be able to receive slowly the things back in. And I know you've got a lot going on at the moment, Mia, okay? I know that there's a lot going on for you at the moment. And it's almost like, you know, it's really hard for me to explain this particular part, because there is a level of emotion that you go through when dealing with stress, or when you're dealing with anxiety, or when you're dealing with a physical ailment. It's like you feel the pain. And then all of a sudden, because you're feeling so much pain, you get to this point where you think, oh my God, I've actually broken through that. So I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying here, but it's like breaking through that part that is limiting you. So they're saying if there's a certain level of acceptance that needs to be had here, because they keep telling me that you're fighting against something, and that could be the level of pain that you're going through as well. So just do what you can to accept and, well, it's let go first, let go of the stress, and so that you can have room to receive slowly. So, you know, the card itself says, yes, I do get that. Okay, I'm glad you get that, because a lot of people don't, because they've never actually been through that process. And if you haven't been through that process, it's a really hard one to grab hold of, like really hard. I've only experienced it a couple of times in my life, but when I experienced it, oh my God, I found such strength in it. So this particular card here, and I want you to look at this card, because I also want you to see what's coming in through card number 12, which represents card number 3, the Trinity. And guess what she's called? The Twilight Trinity. So this card here, this card is coming, and it is actually the Hanged Man in the Rider-Waite deck, okay? So it's kind of, it's usually born as a result of great sacrifice, things, changes, decisions that need to be made, self-sacrifice, and a time when you can look around your life and see what needs to be released, which is what Penny was talking about before, you know, surrendering and letting go, so that there's more room to receive. The rewards are transformative, basically. They're very transformative. And it means, and this could be to do with the situation that's coming up for you, the operation that you may be having. I'm not sure, but the situation is it's going to be a result of that. So what's coming for you is that transformation. I've had great sacrifice over the years. Yeah, a lot of spiritual people have, Mia. And yes, I understand what you're saying. A lot of sacrifice. That's why we're spiritual people, because of the sacrifice that we've given over the years. But they're wanting you to understand that you cannot control the outcome. And I think, I'm talking to somebody that already knows this. So it's probably just it's cementing it in for you. So they're asking you, if you can, please, to pause and rest your body. Okay, rest your mind, rest your body, and make sure that when you are resting, even if you just flick through your phone or watch a movie or sit outside and have a glass of wine or a glass of water, or do something where you don't have to think, watch the trees flow, whatever you need to do. And just look back. Sometimes, this sacrifice generates a lot of looking back on things that we've done. Like we need to figure out what it is that we've actually done in our lives, but just keep that intuitive eye open. Keep that that sense of self, that unique person that's inside of you. Keep that all there for you, because you're such a beautiful human being and you've got a lot of work to do. Okay, so that's basically the sacrifice card. And then I ended up, I wrote down a few things, and they were actually telling me through this card number 7 that there seems to be some sort of lack of sensitivity around you at the moment, right? Was that the last card? It could be the last card, I'm not sure, but the lack of sensitivity from others towards you. And it's a weight, and it's cost you in pain and effort and emotional stress. And this is all part of being able to choose wisely. You've got a vision that you want to achieve, but you've actually got too many choices. See, look at all of these hands here, and the 7. You've got too many choices, and it feels like your the energy is a bit scattered, and the unrealistic expectations of that. Yes, that's what triggered it. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. How are you? So those unrealistic expectations that you've got, they're asking you, please, to just allow yourself to rest, but not without expectation, okay? Because those expectations are sometimes unrealistic. Just looking at the card here, I can't make out what the cards are, but it's almost like these hand signals, for some reason, I'm being pointed towards them. I don't know what they mean. So they've got a fist, they've got an open hand with the palm. They've got this one here with the thumb and the forefinger. This one's standing very direct and upright, and the other one has got the other set of fingers that are open. I don't know why I'm being directed towards that, but I can't tell what those things are in the palm of their hands. But you've got a lot of different decisions that you could be. They're asking you to choose wisely with that, all right? And the last one that I've got for you is basically more on what Penny was saying about, feeling defeated or feeling overwhelmed with emotions and things like that. It's called card number 5, and it's about conflict and defeat. People treat me like crap. It really affects. Yes, and I get very protective of the people that I care for, Mia, all right? And that really pisses me off when people do that to other people. And I always say to myself, yes, karma is coming, but that doesn't stop me from feeling pissed off. That's what started this spiral. Yeah, and that's when, if this starts again, Mia, Penny has said that she's there for you, and she actually does mean that. I am here for you. All you have to do is say, I'm really pissed off, Caroline. I need somebody to bounce an idea off, or to just speak what needs to be spoken, because, you know, we're both really good sounding boards. So this conflict and defeat card has come up for you, and I want you to just look at the picture here. All right, it's basically it represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this particular time when you're overwhelmed with life. Hi Tina, how are you? When you're overwhelmed with life, and it also, this is what I was talking to you before about a lack of sensitivity from somebody else or yourself. And this must be what you're talking about with the people around you that are being really insensitive toward you. All right. And that starts a spiral. Now, if it starts a spiral, that tells me that, you know, you need more clarity from an outside person that has nothing to do with the situation, to let you know how strong you actually are and to give you that strength back. Does that make sense to you? I'm just reading what the little book says here, but I've basically said it all. That pain that you're carrying, that lack of sensitivity that somebody has given toward you, is something that they need to learn about themselves, right? Sometimes, just sometimes, Mia, you need to be able to walk away and not answer. That is more likely and most likely the best form of defense that you can have, by not engaging. And believe me, Penny knows, I've been in this situation before. I'm not a person who usually sits back and says nothing, but, you know, not engaging is the best form of defense, and it's actually proactive as well. So just make sure that you can do that. But when you walk away, you have to understand that you're not walking away because you're afraid of them. You're walking away because you don't want to engage in their crap, in their nonsense, in their idiocy, in the things that they're saying to you. Just turn around and just go, nope, not doing this anymore, and walk out. All right, and this shows strength. And if they don't know why you're walking away, let them ask you. All right, and if they ask you, just say, you're going to listen to me when I talk to you, or am I just going to keep walking? And if they don't listen to you, keep walking. Just walk. In fact, say in your head, shh, I am saving myself from negative vibes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So, you know, the other deck of cards that I had here basically is saying the same thing. The death card always tells me that there is going to be endings happening for you. Right? He is moving towards an ending, and there's this young person sitting here giving this ending the flowers so that they can open up the door and start fresh. Right? New energy is coming in for you once you do that. And with that new energy comes happiness. And this has got a lot to do with self-acceptance as well, Mia. All right? And that takes a long time to get that, because people who are supposed to be your support, and when they disappear and are not your support, that's when that authenticity gets strained. Thank God, endings. I'm waiting for this. Yeah. So trust in yourself, they're saying for you, Mia. Trust in yourself. And this was the other card that I was, you know, before when I showed you this particular card, this came up in the other deck. You know, and look, you're the wizard. If this helps you understand that card a little bit more, you are the wizard. The Seven of Cups has come up for you. You're here and you're putting your hand up saying, nope, no more. And then all of these decisions, which way do I go? What am I going to do with all of this? But you will choose wisely. And this one, the Fool card, I don't like the name of that, but you're going to be starting a new journey. Now, it could be in any area of your life. It could, I believe it's got to do with your spiritual journey, which is going to help you with your whole outlook on yourself, because you know things that other people don't know. Okay, Mia, you are the wise one. You are the carrier of knowledge. You just have to speak it. And the people that are surrounding you in your physical world are not the people that are meant to be there. So perhaps it's time to say bye-bye. If you don't like who I am, you can go away, because I don't need this bullshit. Yes, my spiritual journey, I'm gifted. You are. And you told me the other day, yesterday, the day before, that you've got something booked in with Miranda to do a live with her. I'm so going to be there. So going to be there. Because that's going to be very interesting. It's going to be really good. Yeah, exactly. I think is it in a couple of weeks, Mia? Don't overthink their horrible words. Let it go and move forward. Return to sender with love and light, and forgive. Yes. And when you're going through that pain, that's something that is hard to do. But once you start doing it, woof, feels really good. Haven't got one booked yet. Oh, are you okay? So, Mia, this is where Caroline comes in and says, Mia, if you haven't booked it, would you like me to push for you for this? Because I know that you're going to sit back and say, oh, no, I'm not really sure that I'm ready for this. I'm going to actually ask Miranda myself. Miranda, when with Mia live? I've got it written on the top of my list to do, because I think this will be really good for you. Really good for you. So hopefully what we have said to you has helped you just a little bit. My guides are saying to me she needs strength. She needs emotional strength. And it feels like you're very depleted with that emotional strength at the moment, because your egoic self has listened to the people that are around you, and your ego needs to be told to step back, because it's not helping you. It's actually pulling you back, and it's doing its job. It's doing exactly what it's meant to be doing, and I don't like it. So, you need to talk to it and just tell it to pull back a little bit, because it's not fun and it's holding you back. And that's what it wants. It wants to hold you back. It wants to make you feel bad. It wants to make you feel worse. It wants to make you feel like an idiot. All of those types of things. So don't let it win.
Mia, you're stronger than that. So you know within that you do have that strength to stand firm. It's just speak up.
Yes. Oh God, you suck. Who sucks? I just saw that.
I was giggling that I actually had to mute because of it.
That's cute, Mia. I'm not gonna forget. I've got this right at the top of my page. If you can see my page, it says Miranda when with Mia live, because you're not going to push it. No, I will push it.
I've actually made a note on my side as well that maybe I can ask her to do a live with me.
Yes. Well, she's never done one before. So it would be very interesting how she handles it. And look at Penny. See, she's hiding behind her avatar and she's telling everybody that her camera's not working. But in real life, it is working. She just doesn't want to use it.
That is utter nonsense, because I'd love to just stick my tongue out at you and go,
Oh, dear me. Okay, so Penny's saying lean on me when you need some strength, and Mia's saying yes, ego is holding me back, but it's not going to win. That's what I want you to say. Don't say but it's not going to win. Just say it will not win. It is not winning. All right? It just makes you fight back even harder when you have that personal power.
Definitely.
So Mia, that reading was for you. Hey Mia, do you want to jump on and come talk to us? You can sit behind your avatar, but just as a precursor, you don't have to do anything. You just have to jump on the live with us. How about that? Because we're not really doing anything. We've got a lot of people sitting in the background that haven't sent any donations through. So do you want to come on and just sit like Penny's doing? And I can be the bunny with the face and you can sit behind your avatar. You don't even have to say anything. Come on, Mia. How do I do that? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an invite on Messenger. Are you actually a friend of mine? Because I might not be able to send it to you. Hang on a sec. Copied Messenger. Don't think you're a friend of mine, so I might have to add you to my friend list. Okay, I'm not. All right, so on my Facebook, just give us 2 seconds. You need to hold the fort for a bit there, Penny, while I go searching for my Facebook, and I'll send you a friend request. But I don't know, Mia, what does your Facebook page? Is that your Facebook? Oh yeah, with the okay. All right, just give me a second. I'm talking out loud here.
Okay, Mia, I've also sent you a message, so have a look. It's the mantra. I actually private messaged you, and then just something that I want you, if anything today, just remember these words of push through any insecurity and trust that all will be well. Push through it. Yeah. So I've sent you the mantra there. Print it out, write it out, whichever you feel most comfortable with, and put it somewhere where you can constantly, eventually it will come as a second nature, and you just be saying this. So, it helped. It's been helping me as well. Use it daily, morning, night, whenever you have or feel the need to. And like I say, just stand firm, speak up. You know that you have the capabilities to do this. It's just a matter of making that decision and speaking up and walk away from that negativity. Surround yourself in a bubble and physically see it bouncing off you back onto the person that's saying whatever to you. And you know what? Send it back with love and light and forgive. I'm not saying forgive for that person's sake. I'm saying forgive for your own so that you can move forward. Don't hold on to those feelings. At the end of the day, it's a lot of envy and jealousy. And people tend to say things to us because it's a reflection of themselves and not really us.
Yeah, it
so
is.
Don't take it in. Let it bounce off you. What's that saying, Caroline? Water down the duck's back?
It's like water off a duck's back.
There we go.
Mia, can you go and accept? I've sent a friend request through to you. Can you go and accept it so that I can send you the link to this live? Just go into your page, and at the bottom you'll see friends. Just accept the friend request, and you'll come up. It says I've sent it through, so just let me know when you put it through. And we can just sit here and chat.
Oh, definitely. Hi, Joel.
Hi, Jill. How are you? Come say hello. Come join in our conversation. Facebook. Let's have another look. I'll just refresh that page and see what it's coming up as. Okay, she's accepted that. All right, so now, I'm going to go through and I'm going to send you. Oh, no. Sorry, my bad. I nearly left the studio.
Oh, my word. Really?
Yes.
That is not nice. Now you're just being rude.
All right, so RADHA. Now, Mia, I've sent you a link what I need you to do, if you're listening here at the moment, I want you to follow that link in and allow StreamYard to use your camera and your microphone. And then pop your name in, whatever you'd like it to be. Like if you want to put in medium or channeler or tarot or whatever. So when you've done that, you will actually appear at the bottom of my screen, and then I'll let you into the live. So it won't feel so bad when you go on to Marantha's page. This will be fun. If anybody else wants to send through a donation, please do. The list is open at the moment. If we don't get too many more donations, we will end the live and perhaps try later on tonight. May even cross over to TikTok. Who knows?
The possibilities are endless.
Oh, they are. They are. The traffic is much different over there. I think I've mentioned this to you before, that it's like very hectic, very chaotic.
We can do chaotic. It's okay.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Once it's navigated, it's fairly much easy to deal with. And I don't deal with TikTok. There she is. TikTok has woohoo, there she is. She's coming.
Welcome.
Hang on. There she is.
Hello.
Yes. Go woman. So this is good. So now if you don't want your face on the camera, all right, there's a little thing down the bottom of the screen somewhere that tells you it could be in settings, or you could just click on your picture and it will come up with no, I don't think it's on your picture. I think it's down the bottom where it says settings, or just put your avatar on, like stop the camera. Yeah. See where it says stop cam? Oh, she's gone. Oopsie. Come back, Mia. Come back. I'm sure she'll be back in.
Yeah, maybe just connection. Or the wrong button. Either or.
Yes, that happens, doesn't it?
But you know what I've noticed with my camera, Caroline, is that the minute I move, you know, when the laptop's open, the minute it moves, it's as if it loses that connection. Yes. So the same thing is happening, and I can't seem to understand why. And I had the gentleman look at it at work. He actually looked at it for me. And he said to me, he can't seem to pick up anything. So I said, okay, well, you know what? I'll just do the whole testing and see. And it's been working fine. Every time I test, I mean, this morning as well, you saw this working perfectly. And then just suddenly it bombed out.
It was, absolutely. Now, Mia, before you hit the wrong button and leave the studio, there's another one that says mute or stop cam. Can you see that button down the bottom there somewhere?
I see the mic and the camera, but I'm not sure. I'm not really tech savvy. So.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Where it says cam.
We lost it. It's okay. I've been there too.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.
I've been there
too. She'll be back.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know if it's maybe like a loose wire or something, but he said it was fine.
Yeah.
I'll just stay on.
Huh?
It's okay. I'll just be seen and heard. So that's just how it is.
It is. Absolutely is. Yeah. So this is what it's going to be like for you. I mean, usually we get to play with people behind when the live is finished or before it started, so that you can get to learn the buttons. But if you want to mute yourself, there is a mute thing there with a microphone on it. And there's also a stop cam or camera. Yeah. And when you press on the cam, it actually then it looks like what Penny has done over here. Right. So if I hit my stop cam, I actually come up with my avatar as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. But you must be hitting the leave button, the one with the cross on it.
So that not that one.
No, not that one. There's one that says Cam.
Yeah. I see that one now, yeah.
There, see, there you go. Now on that one, you can actually, you can actually get to play with that, and you can put in a picture there when you're ready. But if you want to, you can sit behind that avatar, and nobody needs to see your face. But if you want people to see your face, you can hit the stop cam button again, and you'll come back on.
Yeah.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Cheryl, did you send me some money, Cheryl? Where are you? Let me have a look. Yes, Cheryl did. Cheryl put through some money. Cheryl Connings. So, Mia, do you want to participate in this next reading that we're going to do?
Not sure.
Huh?
Not sure.
No, that's fine. That's okay. But if you do pick anything up, just come in and, I mean, I'll ask you later on, is there anything that you've picked up for Cheryl? But, or not. It doesn't matter. But it'll give you an indication of what we're doing on the live, and it won't feel so scary when you go on live with Mirantha.
Yeah.
Cheryl. La, 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 la. It's been a while since I've done a reading for you too. Have you got any questions, Cheryl? And please remember, I don't remember any of the readings that I do. You got this. She has got this. She has got this, Tina. It was just by chance that I kind of said, well, you know, maybe Mia needs to come on the live because she can get herself used to being on the live and not be so scared of it by being here. No questions, whatever you get. Penny, would you like to drop in first with Cheryl?
I'm still drawing, so
No, that's fine. That's fine. Cheryl. Just writing up a few things here, Cheryl. My guides are just dropping in saying someone's not listening to you. You're wanting to make a change, and whoever it is not listening to you. Is there something that's happening around you, Cheryl? You want to make changes, but they're not listening. They don't want any bar of it. Just let me know, Cheryl. It kind of feels like they're sitting in judgment of the changes, and they don't want this to happen.
again,
I gave up a long time ago. Okay, so this is still. Is this still an ongoing thing? Because these cards are coming up as current and in future. They're not coming up as in past. So this is obviously still annoying you to some degree, because otherwise these cards would not be coming up. Just feels like there's something going on in the background that you may not be aware of, and they're wanting you to stand your ground. Now, this may be also a situation that is coming up for you. I wonder, it may be a situation that will be coming up for you where you're going to be asked to stand your ground, because this situation that you've been through in the past feels like it's going to come back to you, but come back to you in a different situation where you will be able to affect change, but you just have to approach it differently. Does this make sense to you, Cheryl? Like they're asking you not to hold on to an old way of doing something. So can you see any potential issues happening with a person around you or a situation around you? It could be work, it could be home. I don't know where it's coming from. All I know is that they're showing it to me. It could even have to do with children for some reason. because I'm getting a young soul here. Could be my ex, not sure. This is a situation that I feel is going to be coming up for you. And it's gonna kind of, they're saying that even though it's not going to feel good, you're going to be able to get through it. So this is the series of cards that I've actually drawn for you. This is the young soul who is not listening to you. This is you here, and this is the young soul that's not listening. Or young soul doesn't necessarily mean young person, by the way. It just means a young soul. It could be my son that we have a restraining order on. Okay, all right. Now, there is some sort of action that you are wanting to take with this, but you are not sure about which way to go. And then we have this judgment card, all right, the karma card. It's got something to do with a karmic loop or a karmic tie with this situation. And a judgment is happening because of this. So this is the display of cards, and this, you feel alone in this. They're saying to me through this particular card, this Hermit card, that it's important for you to do things your way, and in your way, you need to make sure that you stand up and you be kind of selfish about it, because this is something that is needed. You need to stand up for yourself in that situation. They're asking you to let go of something, or however you process that in the past, because the past didn't work that way. It could cause you conflict up the top here in your head, but you have to remember that your base is extremely strong. You are a strong individual, and you need to remind yourself of that when you go through this, because it will take you to a place of rough waters. And see how he's plugged the canoe here and it's not leaking, and you're moving into open waters. So it will actually work out to your benefit. And, you know, your base card tells me that it could have something to do with children. So it could actually be your child that you're talking about. Hello, how are you? How are you, Carly?
Hi, Carly.
Yeah, so that's that. And here's another one that's just telling me it's a child. So it could very well be the child that you're talking about. It just feels like this person is getting away with something, and it feels like he's going to be he is going to be doing it again. Whatever happened in the past, it feels like it's going to be repeated. So this pattern, when it comes back in, Cheryl, they're asking you to do it differently this time. All right, do it differently, because otherwise they're going to get the better of you. I'll just get rid of all of this chat here so that you can see who's on here. Otherwise, people can't see who you are. So Cheryl, is this making sense to you? It may not make too much sense at the moment, because, as I said, it feels like this is going to be. You went through one cycle before, and it feels like this cycle is coming back in again. Okay, so have you got anything, Penny, that you would like to add to that?
Cheryl, just on a different note, are you perhaps considering starting something new?
That could be this card that I picked out later before as well.
Is there something that you are considering, you know, something creative, whether it be on a spiritual level, a project perhaps? Thanks, Carly. But there's definitely something that I'm picking up that is going to be starting something new. You are contemplating on it, and you are going to feel as if it's setting you back a little. However, you're going to push through it, and you will make it through But with that, you want to start this new thing, and there's quite a bit that's holding you back. No, I have too many unfinished that I need to get done. All right, so there is something that's holding you back. You're very much up in your head about this as well. So you keep on postponing things and setting it aside. I've picked up that there's definitely postponement on the cards, and the possibilities, there's quite a few. So you may be juggling too many, or there are too many that you'd like to do, and there's procrastination involved. So if you can maybe decide on one thing at a time and try and complete it, then you'd be able to move forward. There's definitely spiritual transformation that's going to be coming through as well, and new beginnings. You're going to be letting go. There's endings that's showing up as well, and it's going to be a sudden change. It's a very sudden, I feel that it's going to be a very sudden change, and it's going to make a difference. You have the inspiration, you have the awareness and everything to be doing this, and you have that fighting spirit within you to actually move forward and do this. However, there's a lot of, if I can say, there's a burden that you're carrying on your shoulders that's heavy, that's sort of causing you to fight and fight and fight, but you're standing still, and it's as if you're not making any progress. You're almost as if you're stuck in that space. So for you to be able to get that clarity, the balance, you need to be aware of it, communicate this, and you are then going to be able to complete these projects that are lingering and hanging, because there's definitely potential within them, and there's definitely something that can come out of it. But most importantly, honor your feelings. I feel as if you have all these things that you'd like to do. You don't find the time to get to do it because you direct your attention to other things, and it's almost distractions. And I'm not going to say they're unnecessary distractions, but in the same token, I'm going to say to you that they are distracting you so that you cannot complete what you want to complete. And you are going to feel fulfilled once you are able to complete this. But the emotions are running quite high. I feel that you, how do I word this? There's things that's holding you back, and it comes through your emotion on your emotional level as well. And it's actually holding you back on a spiritual level as well, because it's this heavy burden that's on your shoulders. It's the weight of the world on your shoulders, but you need to release it, or if I can say, deal with one thing at a time. Don't try and do everything at once, because then you're going to find yourself overwhelmed. You're going to find yourself that you feel like, where do I touch? What do I do first? Take one thing at a time and set time aside and try and complete it as far as possible, or as much as possible. And once you start heading to that completion and that cycle of completion, you'll start feeling fulfilled, and you'll start feeling as if you're actually getting somewhere. You're not stuck. There is this constant fighting that's going on within yourself, I think, as well, surrounding you because of this burden. You're carrying, like I said, you're carrying a hell of a lot of this weight that you're carrying. It's almost as if it's really got you stuck. And I've also picked up something of rejection. I'm so tired lately, I fall asleep all the time, which makes total sense because it's depleting you. And that is why you're not having that inspiration to actually tackle the tasks or projects that you have. And I totally get you on that one, because when you feel that exhaustion and that tiredness, you literally find yourself that you're even too tired to wake up, if that makes sense. You're even too tired to eat, and you need to replenish yourself. You need to sort of try this lemon water that we were talking about earlier on. Try some lemon water with a little bit of, with a pinch of Himalayan salt or table salt, whichever is palatable for you. Do it over a week and see what it does. Okay, it's helped me. That might just lift you a little, but ultimately I think that You have a lot of heartache. I feel that there's some healing that needs to take place, because in your heart space, I feel there's emotions there that you hold close to you, and you need to heal that. You need to work through those emotions. You need to acknowledge them, feel them, and start healing. Look within and focus on that healing yourself aspect. Yes, you're not a selfish person. I read that comment earlier, but you know what? It's not being selfish. Ultimately, it comes down to self-care, and for you to be able to actually find yourself and, gain that momentum again, you need to take care of you and your needs. And I know it sounds impossible, but when you feel like taking a nap, take that nap. If you feel like taking a walk, take that walk. But don't anchor yourself down and just hold on to everything, because it's stagnating, and it's keeping you from doing things. And you know what? The fights, this burden that you're carrying, I understand that it's heavy, and I understand that there's a lot going on around you. But at the end of the day, you pretty much get to a point where I've had my fight, I've done this, I've dealt with it, it's time to move on. But focus on honoring your own feelings. You need to honor your feelings so that you're able to heal and move forward. And then you'll find that balance that will come and set in. Whoever is doing you wrong, and I'm not saying this in a bad or ill manner, but karma, justice is coming through. They will face their karma or their justice at some point. Okay, whoever is trying to anchor you down in this way as well, that's causing this heaviness, they will have to face their own karma. It's a cycle that they're going to face. And most importantly, as we said earlier on as well, many a times people say things or they do things that's really a reflection on themselves. It's not you as a person. But the word of advice that I can give you is honor your feelings. There we go. So you see, you've started something. Now, this is something it's something new. Continue with it. Okay? Continue going with your daughter, and you'll start seeing that you'll get that fulfillment. You won't get that postponement, and you'll start feeling, I can take all that. So you'll start feeling that, I want to go. You'll get that get up and go feeling, something to look forward to. And that's what you need. Okay. You need that something that's just going to push you forward. So maintain this new routine that you've got with your daughter, maintain it, push it, and you'll start seeing that it will fulfill you as a person. I hope that makes sense. On that note, I certainly do need, yes. On that note, please know that, again, whatever's coming your way or whoever's doing you wrong, they will have to answer at some point as well. We all do. Don't take that upon yourself. Release it. Let it go. Do things that make you happy, all right? Do things that make you feel like you want to move forward. It could be something very small. Start off small. You don't have to go big. Start off something small and then maintain it. All right. You are so welcome. I hope that helps you. Mia.
Mia.
Yes.
Mia.
Do you have anything for Cheryl? And it's okay if you don't.
I just pick up that she just needs to really slow down, go back to basics. Like Penny said, like just complete one project at a time. Even time for herself without anyone else there, Also, I'm picking up that there's some energies in the house that are not productive to her mental state. So, like, just doing a smudging would be good, and ask her spirit guides to change the energy for her and help her change the energy so she's more balanced and at peace at the house.
Yep.
And that's all. Yeah, that's all I've picked up.
That's good. That's great. Good on you. Go, Mia. Congratulations, Mia.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Not, not impressed with you, Caroline.
Hey? Oh, come and say, come show me your face. Come on. You finished the reading. Come put your face back on here. Smudging might remove the negative person, though. Oh, that's very interesting, Cheryl. I love that concept. It won't get rid of the negative person. It may get rid of the negative energy, and it will certainly help protect you.
It will help protect you, and it will actually change your mindset. It doesn't matter if you can't get a negative person, but the energy, it will definitely help you.
Yeah. That's very
This
cute.
girl is on fire. Wow. Well done, Mia. You go.
Woo-hoo, go you. All right. Okay. So we have got now. I'm not sure how I'm going to. You're so welcome, Cheryl, and thank you for your donation. We will split it between Penny and myself. I think Mia is quite happy to just give that a miss for today because she is
Quite to give.
she is playing. So thank you for your donation. And we're going to now give away for people who have been sitting in the background. Show yourself now. Let me know that you're here. Let us know that you're here because there is an opportunity for you to have an in-depth reading from both Penny and myself, and perhaps Mia if she picks up anything as well. So show us who you are. Playing Mia. Yeah, she's playing. So who is sitting in the background there? Okay, so we've got Wendy, we've got Melanie, we've got Sabashini. So that's 3. Are there any more sitting in the background there, or is that it? Because if that's it, you guys have got a pretty 1 in 3 chance of winning it. A melody, yeah. Okay, so that's 3 people. So Penny, can you please, because I'm not really clever at this, tell me in the private chat how you want to give this away. I'm going to have to go to a random number, aren't I? The random number generator. Let's make the maximum that one. All right. Okay. Let's do it the easy way. So I've just gone into Google and searched random number generator, and it has given me a number between 1 and 20. So the 3 of you that are sitting there at the moment, Wendy, Melanie, Sabashini, it doesn't look like anybody else is going to be playing. So choose a number between 1 and 20. Keep going, and I'll put you up on the screen when the right number has come along. Between 1 and 20. I better tell Penny what it is.
I was just about to say, Caroline, can I guess 2? Oh my word, it was the exact one I was thinking.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Subashini. Have I said that the right way? Subashini or Sabashini? I'm not quite sure which way to say that. Feels like Sabashini. You've already got it. You've got it, Subashini. You've won the reading. Just, Subashini, have you followed both of our pages?
Congratulations.
Just before we do Melanie and Wendy, I'm going to give you both a card, I think, because you've been hanging around as well. So, Melanie, are you here still? Just hang in there for a minute, Ms. Subashini. Melanie, are you here still? Melanie. Okay, Melanie's not here. Wendy. I'll do Wendy because I can't find Melanie at the moment. Maybe she left. Maybe she's just her internet is slow or something. Okay, Wendy, a card that I've got for you here at the moment says notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs on your path to remind you that you are loved and you are never alone. So that is for you, Wendy. And Melanie, I'll do yours in a second because I've still got your card out. So this is for you, Wendy. They want you to notice the signs. They want you to pick up the signs that are being sent to you, because they reckon that sometimes you walk around and you don't even notice what's happening around you. And that's okay, because sometimes we daydream like I do. I walk around and I've forgotten where I came from. So, you know, that happens to us a lot. But they want you to notice signs, anything like random numbers, random pictures that you would never usually see. Like you can test this out, by the way, you know, your manifesting skills. Like if you want to wake up one morning and say, I manifest into my life seeing a pink elephant, and watch out for the signs during the day to see if you can find a pink elephant somewhere on your travels. Okay? You got bumped, Melanie. Okay, well, I'm glad you're back. I'm just going to give you a card. So that was for you, Wendy, that one. So just know the signs. Be aware of the signs and start manifesting for you. Okay, so Melanie, for you, I got be honest with yourself. What they're saying through this particular card is look into the heart, look into your heart, and you will know the truth of a situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. So take extra care of yourself at the moment, Melanie, because something's happening around you, but you just have to be honest with yourself and see the bigger picture, okay? Focus on your true desires, and they'll come to you on angel's wings. So find out what it is that you actually want in life. Let me see if I can get that to, sometimes it doesn't focus for me and I don't know why. It's not going to focus. So they're wanting, oh, here we go. There we are. No, not again. Okay, so that one was for you, Melanie. Just be honest about what's happening in your world at the moment, and be honest to yourself so that you can accept what's happening and deal with it. Okay? Just let me know if that resonates with you. All right, so we've got Carly's Pay It Forward for Sabashini. Sabashini.
Before we move on to Bash, Wendy, just on the side note, look out for feathers. Whilst Caroline was reading that to you, I kept on picking up feathers. So take note of when you walk outside or anything, but there's something to do with feathers that may be a sign. And then Melanie, on your end, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So just, there we go.
Oh, I like that. Can you read that out again?
All right. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers.
Oh, I do like that.
Nice. You're welcome.
That really resonates. That resonates with a lot of what happened to me, Penny. Yes, it's a great one. It is actually a really good one. And Wendy's saying, and Wendy and Melanie both say thank you for that.
Pleasure.
True. Yeah, it is true. Okay, let's move on to Carly's Pay It Forward. You have won this particular reading, Sabashini, through a person called Carly Evans, and she donated for you to have a Pay It Forward reading. So you get to have an in-depth reading. Ladies, anything for me? Quick work. My daughter is finding Okay. Denise, if you would like a reading, just pop your donation through. All right. So where are you? Just got to find you again, Sabashini. All right. Just pop your name up here. Just let us know that you're still here, Sabashini. And if you have any questions, please write them in on the chat. We've been here for nearly just over 1.5 hours. Nearly.
Wow.
I know.
You don't feel it, eh?
It's always slow to start on here. It's the complete opposite.
100%.
Okay, so you're here. So, Subhashini, do you have any questions that you would like to ask? There's a lot of people that are feeling that I'm just picking up drained feelings.
Yes.
Drained energy.
Definitely.
When it's a long time for you to give your time, Carol. It's a long time. Well, Wendy, I did a 4-hour live on TikTok the other day.
Wow.
Finished the live. I think it was about maybe a half an hour, and then I restarted the live, and for some reason people started coming in, but that was a long live too. But TikTok seems to feel different than Facebook does.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, isn't it? How do I donate? At the bottom of the chat, Denise, you will find a link to PayPal. So if you'd like to pop through your $22, please pop it through there, and I'll pick it up on my phone as soon as it comes through. Savashini says, where are we? Anything for me on a new job opportunity or a permanent position?
That's
a new
interesting.
job opportunity or permanent position. Well, I get the Knight of Wands for you, which usually tells me that if you're asking a question like that, that this is going to come in for you. My guys are actually saying to me that this is completely up to you, and you need to put in the legwork so that they can allow this position to come to you. They're starting, they're manifesting with you, like you're co-creating this, and it's going to take some time for the one that you want to come through. Are you a teacher or something, Sabashini? Are you a teacher? Or a leader of some type? I feel like you're some sort of a teacher. And they're actually saying to me that you could possibly even change your career at this point. You're a teacher. Yes, you are.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Sonia. Okay, so have you thought about going for a role? Yeah, that's what I was being told. Have you thought about going for a role like an assistant principal or a different role within the system? Because they're saying to me that you're more than capable of doing this. You just need a little bit more, I don't know, trust in yourself that you can do it. They want you to open up your opportunities to not just being a teacher, because they're saying that you have leadership skills, leadership qualities. So if you are able to teach privately, are you able to teach privately, like teaching people certain subjects that they are having trouble with? Or I don't know if you have a second language, but online there are a lot of people who are looking for second language teachers that can teach that. They're asking you to open up your your careers, to open the doors to new careers for yourself, but still within that teaching framework. Is this making sense to you, Sabashina?
Caroline,
Yes,
stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
What?
You're reading my cards.
Okay, so yes, I have been thinking about teaching online. Okay, yes, it does. All right, so what I want you to do is just keep doing that, because something is going to open up to you. I just don't get information just being given to me randomly. It comes in for a reason. So something is being set up behind the scenes for you by the universe, and they need you to keep all of your options open. They're saying not to close any doors, because if you close those doors, you will miss an opportunity. So stay open to anything you possibly can do, because you are reaching this point in your life where they're saying that something will change for you, something will shift. There is an opportunity to be had. It looks like, you've got 2 opportunities here. All right. And at the moment, you're sitting on this concrete wall, not sure which way you go. So just make sure that you keep those opportunities open, because it is going to come in through for you. I have been offered a position close to home.
Oh, my word.
Sabashini. And, look what I got here, the celebration card. It's a celebration card. So what I'm going to ask you is, have you taken up this offer? And don't forget, because my guides are saying to me, if this does not pan out for you, they've got something else lined up for you. So could you please keep your options open, accept the position that you've got closer to home, work with that for the time being. And if you're not sure about where it's going, what do you mean not as yet? What was that in reference to? Can somebody tell me?
I think she was saying that she hasn't accepted it as yet.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See how quickly it goes? All right. So keep your options open, Sabashini, but that doesn't mean that you have to say no. All right. Ask them, what date were they considering you to start with this new position? Because that will still allow you time to have a quick look around and find out if there's anything else there for you. Hello, can I please have a reading? Yes, some of you can. There's a link at the bottom of the chat. Just pop your donation through there. Are you considering traveling, Sabashini? Will they match the salary or better the salary? I'm actually being told that the salary may be a little bit less than what you're used to, but because you are, because you are such a good negotiator, what you can do is say, well, okay, I can start on that level, but after 6 months, can we please have this revisited so that at least it can be matched by what I am currently receiving now, or if not better. Okay, but incrementally, they're saying to me it's an incremental thing. So if she can start, if she wants that job or has that ability, to open up the doors, keep the options open. They're saying keep them open. Doesn't matter what area, but keep them open. You have that capacity to be able to change your salary amount with your unique skills to be able to negotiate. Will they match yourself? Okay, so that's that one. I have been offered that. That's that one. And yes, traveling. So the travel card is coming up for you as well. Traveling, yes, sometime next. Sometime next. So I'm guessing you mean sometime next year. But this offer is definitely coming into you. Okay? There he is. All right, and there's the job offer right there. Okay. Yes, next year. It's coming for you. You will be traveling. See that? You will be traveling. And there you are looking over the looking at your future, and you can actually see it happening. At the moment, you're still on firm ground, but it will take place for you. So I'm picking up through this new job that you will be learning new skills as well. Sabashini, you will be learning new skills, and there will be they will be sending you somewhere, or you will be I don't know, feels like it's shadowed by somebody. They will just be with you to teach you something new about this position that you're going to be accepting. Anything about my person? Well, that was a fair bit with your business and your personal life. Someone is being rather cheeky around you at the moment, Sabashini. Somebody is actually not telling you the whole truth about a situation. I don't know if you know this person, but it feels like they're kind of only telling you part of the information, which you can't make a decision about because you don't know the whole truth. So you have to go fishing. You have to go fishing in order to find the truth. Does this make sense to you, Sabashini? Whatever this is going to come to, it's going to draw to a close, but you have to actually fish for the information that is not there at the moment, that is not being shown to you, that is not being given to you. You have to be that, that teacher that looks for it. Mixed signals, yeah. Well, mixed signals, that still tells me that there is something that is unknown, right? And you have to find out what it means. It's almost like this person is being defensive emotionally toward you. Oh no, I've got the 7 of Wands here, so that always tells me that this person is being defensive. It could be just because they're afraid of opening up about a situation or whatever is happening with them. That could be the mixed signals that that they're giving off to you. And with that, they've just slammed the door in my face and said, no, that's enough. It's your turn, Penny.
Wow. You really covered it as if you're sitting on my end, yeah. All right, Crash. So I'm really going to be repeating what Caroline said to you, because I've also picked up that there's good news coming your way and you'll have to make a choice. So in terms of your career, you've got 2 paths. You need to make the choice. The decision is coming up. You are a very strong negotiator, so I feel that you would be able to negotiate yourself through that. And I think it's important that you don't just accept. You put out what you're worth, okay? And I also feel that you lean on traditional values. You're someone that's relies on your traditional values. You're very conventional. You have a set structure of beliefs, and I feel as if that's something that guides you through your decisions as well. So continue with it. Don't deviate from that. There's definitely prosperity lies ahead, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So as long as you sit and you think about it carefully, make that decision, make that choice, and you will definitely be moving into a brighter, I'm a tradition. Okay, there we go. So that's why. All right. So continue following that. That is your basis. That's something that you are very firm and very strict about. And that's something I admire and respect of you. So as long as you remain within that space and you stick to your traditional way, you'll be okay. You do have the answer within. It's just a matter of making that decision, making that choice, negotiating, and you will then find, be true to yourself. When you negotiate, be true to yourself. Don't hide, be open, and you will get that relief. Okay, it's going to come through. There's a lot of responsibility that's going to be put onto your plate as well, but you do have the strength to pursue it, whatever direction you may want to take or lead. And you need to focus on, when you need time out and rest, you rest. Okay. You are a very strong person. And as I say, your traditional side obviously carries you in a huge way. There's definitely good news that's coming towards you. I'm actually excited for your parts, because it's literally something better, something bigger is out there, and it's definitely within reach. It's just for you now to take that step forward, take that leap of faith, and believe in yourself, believe in you. You are capable. You can definitely do this. In terms of a person that's around you, just be careful. I'm going to elaborate on that as well. It's almost as if it's risky behavior, deceit. Someone's not telling you everything. It could be a friend, enemy that is masquerading themselves as a friend. So be on the lookout for that. That sometimes does happen as well. So they may even try and guide you, but it's going to mislead you, if that makes sense. So follow what you feel within. You have the answer within. The answer lays with you. You can listen to the advice, but just be careful of that that certain someone that might just pop up and say to you, don't do this or don't do that, because it comes down to what you feel within. You can answer yourself. All right. It's always nice to ask opinions, but I think it's very important that you just be careful. You need to dive deeper. Okay. So if this person does come to you or is within your circle, try and look deeper. This is one time I'm actually going to say overanalyze it. Okay. I don't normally say that, but in this scenario, I'm going to ask you to overanalyze, because it's almost as if they would portray to be a friend, but they're not really a friend. It's more an acquaintance more than a friend. Let me word it that way. But you will be okay, because, like I say, you have an answer within yourself. There might be some intimidation coming from their side, so look out for that. Almost, I can't say bullying, but it's almost a form of bullying, because if you don't take the advice, they sort of get upset with you. But again, you have the choice. It's up to you. It's solely up to you as a person to make that decision. Don't be afraid. I also get the sense of traveling. It's coming up as well. And oneness is my true nature. That is something that I had to say to you. Stay with your beliefs. Evil only correct. 100%, Wendy. So as long as you stick to your traditional beliefs, and you stick to your values that you have, which is very strong, you're going to be okay. You'd actually be able to see right through these people, whoever it may be. It's good about. There we go. So you might just, try not to overlook it. Okay. I know that, we always want to see the best in others, and we always want to see the good, but sometimes they come with devious intentions and try and mislead us. So maybe just try and look into that. Be alert. Okay. Don't be paranoid, but be alert. But you will definitely pick it up. Okay. You would definitely pick it up. And like I say, you are quite a strong person. So as long as you're true to yourself, that's the most important thing. And you are definitely going to, the doors are opening. All right. There is so much prosperity that's coming your way. It's just, you need to open yourself to it. Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith. Take a chance. Ultimately, the words that I can use is the grass is greener on the other side. There's something better. There's something that's going to fulfill you. And even if you end up juggling the two, I mean, you could be a teacher and you could do online. You know, you can always juggle the two and see which one works out best. Ultimately, the choice lays with you. But as long as you stay within your belief system and you follow what you believe in, you are going to be okay. It's a win-win situation. You can only benefit. It's excitement because there's so much good coming for you. So hang in there, make the choice. Don't let outer, external people influence your decisions. You have the answer within. It's just you need to look within. Like I say, even if you juggle, that's okay. See which one works out the best, and that's where you'll make the choice. But you're definitely going to be moving into greener pastures. And then to finish off, no problem. To finish it off, this is something that I would like to read to you. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So have the faith. Good luck. Let us know. Please keep us posted. But you'll be okay. There's definitely brighter things, happier things coming your way. I'm done.
Mia, do you have anything for Sabashini?
No, nothing. You've covered everything.
that kind of always happens. It always happens, and with 3 readers on here, and if you pick this up, it's just it's just another confirmation that the reading is meant to be for Sabashini, and you've got a few decisions coming towards your way, and they're all in a good way, Sabashini.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that was for you, Sabashini. And congratulations.
I'm going to jump off because I've got to look after the kids and everything.
Show me your face first. You can't jump off without showing your face.
No.
There she is. There she is. Go, woman. All right, you look after the kids, and I will tell Miranda that you had a peekaboo on my live, and to figure out a date for you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later. See you, Mia.
Bye.
Bash, you're most welcome. Hope it helps.
Very cool. Hello and bye. Yeah, Wendy. Hello. Bye. Hello. Bye. I was truly blessed to have this reading. Well, you were meant to be here today, Sabashini. You were meant to be here for that. And I just know that, you'll be back again to say hello to us. I usually do my lives on Friday night, but I've done this random live with Penny because I love Penny to pieces, and, we always do well on a live together. So, yeah. All right, Penny, what do you want to do? Do you just want to tootle off the live? It's been going for 2 hours. I don't think there's only 4 people sitting in the background here at the moment.
Yes, I think for now we can go off, and I don't know. We'll see later on.
Yeah. All right. Don't go anywhere, Penny. I'll just end the live and I'll chat to you after we're finished.
No problem.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to the live. For those of you who are left, we appreciate the time that you've spent here. And, we will see you next time on the live, or you will see me again. Penny, just don't forget to follow Penny's page, which is in the description of this live, because she will be doing her own lives on her own channel. Okay, and she's also on TikTok, but I don't know that she's actually popped her TikTok name in there. Have you? Did you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
what I'll do is I'll actually load it onto my page again and updates there. and then send updates through as well. But I'd also like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me into your energy, allowing me to read for you. I hope it resonates. I look forward to meeting you again. It's always a pleasure.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's always a pleasure. And there is a reason why she's hiding behind her avatar, because her camera doesn't work properly, and she's going to go find herself a new one for probably the next time that we're around. So, yeah, that's why you can't see her beautiful face.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. There's nothing that you can do. You know, at least you were here to do the readings, even if it is behind your avatar.
Yeah.
All right, people, thank you again. Love and light to you all. And please remember, pay attention to the light within, all right? Honor the light within. We could feel you exactly.
Awesome.
All right, people, love and light. Bye-bye.
Bye.